Chief just going. I was
Dude,
like, is he,
bro,
I was like, is he okay?
that
Yo,
was funny
I didn't-
as fuck.
I didn't realize you guys were backstage, and then I was hitting that dab, and
Bro, it was hilarious. I was laughing for straight up, I guess, 45 seconds while
They
he was
got him.
fucking harshing out, bro. It was crazy.
They got him real good.
It was fucking
yo, I'm
dope,
literally.
dude.
I have. You guys know, like when you're in like an
Under my
uncomfortable
fucking
situation type deal.
When you're doing what?
When you're like in an uncomfortable situation,
Yeah.
and you feel like the pores on like your forehead open up, and you just like start beating sweat.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That happened in my forehead and my shoulders when I was coughing there.
Jesus.
Yeah, it
That was awesome. Fucking good.
yeah, it was
Legendary.
It was fucking awesome,
Dude, I speak stoner.
yeah, right.
If you're just tuning in, Chief just almost died.
Yeah. All right.
And now I'm jealous. Now I'm jealous.
Oh man.
Holy fuck, boys! Welcome
Hey.
to the AfterWhores. Episode number. Darren, shut the fuck up. Episode number 19, I believe.
We're back, bitches.
18 or 19.
I think it's 18.
God damn it. God
Do
fucking damn it. I knew you were gonna fucking do that. I fucking knew it.
We don't pay you to fucking think, Darren.
I
We don't
know.
pay you at all.
We don't
None
pay
of us
either.
get paid.
We get paid.
I don't think people understand. None of us get paid. We do this because we love you. But yeah, AfterWhores, after a
You guys
long
do this
hiatus.
because you love me? That's amazing.
Of course. Why not?
That is correct. Episode 18. Oh, I see the dabs hitting in. Now you're interrupting me, Fish, and I'm fucking getting confused because I'm high. Getting high, I'm getting confused.
That's
It's like
so
I'm at the window serving hot dogs and someone's ordering beers, you know? I'm like,
All right.
did you want ketchup or an IPA?
All right.
You
Well,
know?
It is 18. It is 18.
All right. AfterWhores, episode 18. We're still going to change the name, but we need to do this because we need to do something because it's long overdue and we all want to do it. Welcome, everyone, to your host, Chief Sapaho, and I have co-host Bob Dog,
Yo, what's up? Bob Bull here.
co-host Darren,
Hey, what's up, everybody?
and Mr. New Fish Big Pond.
hey.
Like, right over.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like,
Hey.
dude, I'm too thin to be Fat Albert. What the fuck?
It's all right. Yo, I've been eating good.
Yeah, we had Tron on last time. What a guy.
did.
What a guy.
Tron is a legend. I love Tron and I love all that he does. And holy fuck, I don't know how he does what he does because he does a fucking lot.
Yeah, he sure does.
But I have a question since we just started. I don't know if people understand, but we don't script the show. It's pretty much just like we pick up the phone, we call each other, and here we are, right?
Yeah.
So I heard Bob Dog call himself Bob Bull, and if you see that picture of himself he has there on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Avatar there.
That's
or whatever.
yeah. Avatar. There you go.
Theta Daddies.
Yeah, he has his merch. We're gonna talk about Theta Daddies again because shout out.
Oh, yeah.
But that looks like some bull horns, and he called himself Bob Bull. So Bob Dog, why are you so bullish?
Well, let's jump into this then.
Let's fucking go.
Number fucking one. November is the most bullish month of the year. If you look historically, and you know what, history doesn't always repeat, but the shit rhymes. The first 6 days of November are like normally all green, and then around
God
Thanksgiving, all green.
God
so
boner.
yeah. So we're looking green. Then you got, the Trump and Xi kind of fake tariff thing going on. That's going to get resolved. Interest rates are going down. And then the cherry on top to me is when Goldman Sachs tells us last week to buy puts and when JP Morgan says to buy gold. That to me is like, man, these guys, we really are just about to go nuclear, aren't we? Like we're just about to go pump into oblivion. Bitcoin 140 plus. Buy 700. I mean,
who's
we're
that?
ready.
Who's that cut? Who's that cunt Jamie Dimon work for? Who's the CEO of?
JP Morgan.
Exactly. All right. So that douchebag has been bearish to no end, right? for the last fucking month, pretty much. No,
Yep. Why they load up?
what the exactly?
Yeah.
What like
smart money?
don't let the wool get pulled. It's it's like if they're telling you to do something, you should probably just think about the opposite. It might be a little bit of pain in the in the near term, my opinion. But fuck it. I don't know. What do you guys have to say about that? Fish, darn.
Yeah. Yeah, historically, like Bob Dog said, November is usually like very bullish, especially in the beginning. And I'm hoping that we've seen the bottoms of MicroStrategy.
Oh god.
Oh
RIP.
god. Why are you
Oh,
saying
God.
RIP? You don't think it's the bottom?
Also,
No, I
I,
hope
I,
so too.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Possible. If you guys look at the chart, it's possible for MicroStrategy to go lower. Remember, my average on MicroStrategy, which I bought in this calendar year of 2025, is lower than the current share price.
Yeah, like 250, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. It could go back down to 250, but I mean, man, it's just
Yo,
it's been on the downward trend.
hang on. I told you guys like I'm getting fucking higher and higher as we go on here, right?
Yeah.
Like it's kicking in and shit.
Here
So
it is.
I need to go. Well, not yet, but I just need to backtrack for about a minute and a half and say, Bob Dog, you got my dick hard, man. That was fucking beautiful. Straight up, that was beautiful. No, I loved all that because fuck yeah, man. I agree.
Hell yeah. I'm ready to go. But I do also agree MicroStrategy has earnings coming up on Thursday.
Yeah.
That's my biggest bag hold. I am bag holding that. And
Mm.
it's been kind of mind boggling to me watching Bitcoin go up as much as it has and MicroStrategy just shit the bed. So
Didn't I mean what was Bitcoin at last time MicroStrategy was 290,
well,
280?
so let's how about a year ago? A year
Okay, well,
ago, Bitcoin was at
beginning
like
of this year.
was like 102 a year ago. With strategy was like 450. So
And then what was the premium? And then there was a blow off top, and then there was a mean
Yep.
reversion back to the and then people were like, "Oh fuck," right? Like Bitcoin's not going to $1 billion, so like tomorrow.
yeah.
But that's the thing that gets me is like having my pretty much my net worth invested in a Bitcoin treasury company, Metaplanet.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't understand why people don't understand when you're paying for an MNAV. Like you pay a premium, right?
Yep.
You pay a premium on price to earnings, however the fuck you value the company you're investing in. You're always paying a premium for the future and how much they can grow. So if you're investing in a treasury company that their fucking currency is Bitcoin, right? They're holding Bitcoin, which is volatile as fuck. Look at the 5-year chart on Bitcoin, by the way. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But like you have to pay a premium because there's that exponential growth factor. I don't understand how people don't understand that aspect of like investing.
100%. 100%. And yeah, what I'm holding on for is when I say Bitcoin is going to 140 plus, then strategy is going to also go up quite a bit. So
Yeah.
I'm not super worried about it. Like I'm also fine with a long term hold because they own over 3% of the Bitcoin. So it's not going anywhere.
It also it can only be shorted for so long as well. You know, the price can only be suppressed for so long. And when they do these offerings as well, it's not actually diluting the share price by any means because they take the money and buy more Bitcoin with it.
Well,
Yeah.
they increase Bitcoin per share, but right. You're right. You are correct, Fish. That's how people need to think about it. You are.
It's kicking in.
I agree. It is kicking in. I agree.
I'm giving the Eli 5 version of it. You know what I mean?
It's fucking layman's as it gets, brother. I love it.
I mean, we're about due for another big push with Bitcoin. Especially when a lot of people are saying, to buy puts. You gotta just kind of inverse the whole scope of the market when it comes to that kind of shit. Because this is a good time for smart money to get in when everybody starts to get all fearful.
So
Well, I mean,
what I love doing is I love watching something that's consolidating. You know what I mean? If it's consolidating, why is it consolidating? There's definitely a reason for it, and if it's something that it looks like, hey, you know what, big money's probably moving in here. Maybe you want to move in then also.
yo, Fish, for the people that don't know how to chart, when you see consolidation, what does that lead to? It starts with an E and it ends in expansion.
Explosion?
Explosion.
There's no way to say expansion even with taking the E off the front because it starts with an X, whatever. Unless I spelled it wrong, I don't fucking know. I don't have a fucking thesaurus in front of me, But anyway,
what do I look like? A library?
exactly, right?
You do actually.
There's no quiet hours. But yeah, dude, consolidation gets me going because consolidation leads to expansion. Unfortunately, sometimes you'll see it on a chart for a stock, and this is why it's important to know what stock you're investing in. You can't just rely on the fucking way the chart looks. It's not going to tell you everything, because if there's no reason for the stock to go high or low, then it's not going to happen. But when you see consolidation and a stock, especially a volatile stock, trading in a channel, for day, you look at the daily chart and you have fucking a month, 2 months, 3 months, just trading in this trend line, it's gonna blow one way or the other. You just gotta know which side.
That's the thing. It's one way or another. I mean, we're due for another big push. It's just a matter of hype and a matter of conviction.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, brother. I'm just talking about charts in general.
Well,
What are you talking about, Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Oh, I never looked at that chart.
Oh, you never look at the Bitcoin chart? I thought you look at the liquidation.
Just a 5-year.
Just a 5-year.
With Bitcoin, it's more about when the M2 money supply. When is that moving in?
Yeah, true.
And then you usually see an increase about 45 days afterwards.
Well, the M2 money supply increased drastically. Fucking the past few months, no?
Oh, and the Fed just stopped quantitative tightening. I should add that to my bull thesis.
What's that?
Yeah, tell us about that.
It just means more money is about to hit the market. And where does that money go? It's going to go into crypto or small caps.
So,
is that why Circle was looking up? Is that why Coinbase was looking up, or was that just driven by crypto?
Some of it is that, and then Coinbase. If you saw the list of donors to the new White House ballroom, I think that's a good thing for people to look at, so who are those companies that are
that Russian
helping Trump
guy,
out.
that Russian military guy, Palantir obviously is at the top of the list.
Yeah, those are the companies that are getting a little love coming up.
Lockheed Martin, maybe. I didn't see Tesla, but I think that dirty dog Elon has something in his asshole.
Well, yeah. I mean, I saw something going around. I don't know if it's true or not.
Speaking of that, I'm sorry, Fish. Speaking of the ballroom, I thought that wasn't even going to affect the integrity of the building.
It sure as hell did.
I
didn't know there was a ballroom.
I thought that there would be no part of the building that was changed, and it would be an addition.
Yeah, it was going to be it was supposed to be a separate building that wasn't even attached.
My understanding mind you, I'm not up to date, Fish. You probably are more tapped in than me.
Yeah. I'm very tapped in this situation. Would you like to talk about building permits that they didn't apply for or receive? They just built illegally?
No, I just want to talk on a broader scale because I saw it online and I didn't verify myself, but my understanding is that the part of the building that was demolished that wasn't supposed to be touched.
That historic part of the building.
That
is
one,
this what you're referring to?
Yo, what do they call it? The heart? The heart of the White House?
No way.
It's the East Wing.
And it's the heart of the White House, right? The West was the brain, correct?
The West Wing is where the president lives and where
the West Wing was a whole show, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was a whole show.
the East Wing is where the First Lady's office
The
was.
East Wing doesn't exist, does it?
Yeah, no, not anymore.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can
First
see
Lady.
you can see the aerial pictures online. No,
I did. And that's
all
what
rubble.
it okay, as long as it hey, you know AI, man. I've been on these porn sites and I see some shit. And like,
Hey, dude, that shit's getting pretty good. You know.
Well, Sora,
Is it?
Sora's tricking me, man.
Dude, and then I keep realizing it's not AI. Like,
That's not Michael Jackson.
Wait,
I'm like,
what?
holy shit.
Piece of chicken.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't know they were down like this, but you find out. But anyway,
I can't get through this Sora content violation. You got to keep trying like over and over. You finally sneak one through, but
what is it? Watch
Yeah.
you jerk off or what?
There's
Yeah.
guardrails.
Does it watch you jerk off? Like, what do you? It doesn't let you through what?
it doesn't
Yeah.
make you let you make anything like sexual or anything like that. But if you
Yeah.
keep trying, you can get around it.
Oh, so I've
Okay,
seen.
all right.
I've seen you've
From
been on the
experience,
subreddit
we
as
know
well.
From experience, apparently,
From
Bob, Bull, and
experience.
Darren know this.
Yeah. So like people are online and they're like trying to get past the safeguard of nudity and whatnot for Sora too. So they're like, a lady's in a tub filled with soap all over her. She's all soapy, and then a bear comes in through the window
All
behind
right,
her,
all right.
and then she freaks out and gets out. Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah, this is what Darren's
need to be part
watching.
of the
Jesus
show.
Christ.
Yes, I mean, yeah. If you want to talk to a bear, just go back a couple months and listen to Bob Dog. Listen to Bob Bear. Now that he's Bob Bull, but
bear.
Hey, you know what else?
Yeah.
You guys know what else like has really blown up since we've chatted, and we didn't really talk much about, but all the miners, and I thought those things were all just dead, and then they all started moving into like AI infrastructure, data infrastructure, and dude, all those companies. I don't know if you guys are playing like Iron or Cypher.
Mm-mm.
Do you
Those
remember?
things.
Do you remember a couple episodes ago? I brought up this IREN thing.
Dude, I
I don't,
wish
but
that I just
it was
full ported.
$10 a share.
Oh my God.
Full ported.
Yeah, it was $10. I brought up, it was Bob Dog. You were invested in Zeta, right? I brought up IREN
Yeah.
and Zeta.
Yeah.
I went balls deep in Zeta. I had 25 fucking leaps in Zeta, like
Oh,
$8
the
grand in
wrong
calls.
Hey, that's
Right.
still been okay. That's been okay. It's just not
Yeah,
been
it's
Iron.
exactly.
I made 4,800 profit on it. It was
Hell yeah.
one of my
Awesome.
it was one of my best trades this year. But
Great job.
IREN though, I bought 100 shares.
Ugh.
A fucking at like 1064, and then I sold them the following day for like 1113.
Oof.
And
profit.
Wow.
why just not, right? I'm like, I have to free up the money. Why just not buy calls? Calls are my exposure to stocks that I think are going to move, and that's why I love calls.
I want to interject here real quick and just put a caveat in there. If you're listening to this, or just keep in mind, you got to know how to play options before you play options. Because
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Because
We've all been burned.
if you don't know what you're doing, you will be playing and not trading.
And this is not financial advice.
And
but
there's
that-
nothing wrong with holding shares. Those 100 shares, had he held those, I mean, it's what, 55, 60 a share now. So
It's literally 600% or 500% profit.
nothing wrong with that.
Right. No, it's beautiful. That's how I made my money to trade. I held shares and sold shares. That's how you make money. That's how you don't lose money in the market. You're
Yep.
always going to make money in the market.
Yep, pretty much.
You buy good stocks and you hold the shares.
Yep.
That's it.
When you
Yeah.
see a dip, or let me rephrase that. When I see a dip, I don't panic sell. I panic buy. I think,
Dip
oh my
you dip, I
God,
dip.
how much money do I have to spend? Yes, exactly. I bought 100 shares of Circle on the dip, bought like 500 extra shares of Ondas on the dip. I bought a bunch of stuff, man.
It's beautiful, dude. That's how you manage a position, because you have a thesis on the company, right? Because you research the company and you believe in what they're doing and you think they're going to be successful. So when you see a dip and an opportunity, you see that as an opportunity to buy. You get involved. When you're involved, you see a dip even more. That's a better opportunity to fucking bring your cost basis down for a company you believe in. That doesn't mean throw fucking money at the, board like it's a dartboard, or throw shit at the wall.
Yeah, you got to know what you're getting into. It's got to be something that you've already been looking at, that you know how the stock moves also,
Yeah, and there's got to be some momentum behind it. So like an example would be like PayPal. They're like, it's a fucking solid company, and they're really profitable, they're growing, but the stock price goes nowhere. So,
Yeah.
like, you can buy it, but your money's probably just gonna start sitting there unless they start getting some momentum somehow. So,
They're really
That's a great point.
undervalued.
There's a lot of great companies that are undervalued, and that's like we were talking about before about paying a premium in the market.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like Bob Dog, we were texting the other day about I believe it was I made a joke about Tesla, and you had said something about the Deck, who like the owner of Uggs. What's the actual name of the company?
Decker
it's
Outdoor.
Decker's Outdoor, yeah.
Decker's Outdoor. Okay. And yeah, dude, Decker's Outdoor is one of the most fundamentally sound companies like in the world. Like in the S&P, they have like one of the best track records of outperforming earnings, right?
18 in a row. 18 earnings in a row, and they're down 55% this year.
How crazy is that?
You want to know
And
a
then
better one?
and then what it hang on, Dan. And then what did I say to you, Bob Dog? And then I said, what is the premium for shoes, right?
It's
And
not
then
Elon Musk, I'll tell you that.
I said, what is the premium on shoes? And then I said, and in the last quarter, Tesla earned 150% more revenue than Deck did the entire time they were public. So, like, people, you have to understand that's what you're paying for. You're paying for premium. You're paying for the future. That being said, Deck is awesome. Darren.
Yeah, it's kind of like buying MNAV in a sense. Like if it's higher, then you're paying that premium. So it's kind of the same concept.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a good stock this year and every year is AutoZone. Have you
Yeah.
guys fucking seen this?
Yeah. No, yeah. My uncle is a big boss at AutoZone. I know.
What the hell happened?
There's
What's
so
so
there's
right?
it's AutoZone, Build-A-Bear, Monster Energy, and honestly, Deck is like that too. But they've gotten fucked over this year. But there's some companies that are just kind of
They're at a
sneaky.
discount. They're
Yeah,
at a discount. Yeah, that's what we're
Right.
talking about.
And so what do you do if you believe in a company and it's at a discount?
Not even if you yeah.
You buy covered calls.
If you understand that like the financials
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my fucking
No,
God.
that's what Bob Dog would do.
Bob Dog would buy covered calls.
probably not on Deck. No, 'cause the premium's gonna be dog shit. But
What the fuck? Oh my God, dude.
oh my god.
Do you mean buy calls?
I took Darren off stage. I fucking had to I had to do it, man. I had to do it. You buy covered calls, bro. Darren, are you listening to yourself? Are you backstage thinking about what you said? How do you buy don't you buy the shares, bro? And don't you sell the covered calls if you have the 100 shares? Right?
This is why I bought 100 shares of Circle instead of 99 shares of Circle.
Exactly. Then you just sell a covered call.
When I'm ready to sell, I will sell it as a covered call and I will make extra premium.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, or some leaps. I think leaps are fucking
how-
phenomenal.
That's how I manage positions.
The only calls that I'm buying right now are dated January or after.
I'm in some December things, but I just going back
but
to
you
Bob
didn't just
Dog's
buy
point,
them.
and no, that's correct, yeah. And you fish too, like
Yeah, I'm in some
Leap-
Decembers, but I've been in them, you know.
right. No, I was just saying like leaps. Leaps are a fucking beautiful thing. Because that gives it, and like we were talking about before, if you don't know how to manage options, then be careful. But if you buy a leap, you have leverage over 100 shares of a company. You're paying premium on 100 shares of the company. You have to look at it like that, not like gambling.
Correct. That's all it is.
That's how you learn how to fucking make money, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just that you got to change your mindset about it.
Yeah. I also think, like, for some of these companies that is Darren still backstage?
Oh,
Is Darren still back?
yeah. Yeah, hang on. All right, keep going, Bob Doug. I got to figure out how to do this. I'm rusty. I'm rusty.
It's been a while.
I'm rusty. Yeah.
So if you
Rusty
do
Shepard.
find that company that is undervalued but has like really good fundamentals, that doesn't mean it's going to go back up in a month or 3 months. And this is where I think leaps are so good, because give yourself 1 to 2 or shares, give yourself 1 to 2 years, because fundamentals will eventually catch up, but it doesn't mean even in like a year or less they're going to even matter. So
Even talking about what you said about the miners, dude, like the rotation of liquidity. Miners were dead
they were dead.
They were dead for a year. And then boom, now the treasuries are dead, right? All the money fucking rotated into the miners. Bitcoin's not fucking rocketing. This is like what the point I'm trying to make. Bitcoin's not rocketing. That's not what's driving these companies. It's liquidity in the market. Liquidity drives everything.
That's right.
So if you're invested in MSTR, if you're invested in Metaplanet, which I am, goddamn it, $90,000 drawdown. But I love the play still, and I'm fine holding 20,000 shares that I can't even fucking sell options or sell. I can't buy covered calls on.
No, you can't.
But it's like there's gonna be a rotation back. It's just how long is it going to be? 3 months from now? Is it going to be 3 years from now? It doesn't matter. If you're buying leaps on a company, like Bob Dog said, with good fundamentals, you buy them 2 years out because it's at a low point in the stock price history for no reason. And then the market's going to catch back up. Like it's consumer discretionary stock. It's the same as Lulu. There's a macro headwinds with DEC. Same with Lululemon.
Yep.
Domestic guidance is down. It's the same thing. It's the same story. Domestic sales are down a little bit. They don't know. But their foreign expansion and their foreign sales are up. The stocks are going to be fine. They're trading at a discount right now, and if you buy leaps, you're buying leverage. You're paying premium for leverage over 100 shares of that company that you believe is going to perform the way it should be in the market.
And you know what? That's how options are supposed to work. They're not for YOLOing calls on Friday, by the way, for the most part. You got to be fucking good to do that shit.
I lose a lot of money doing that.
There is.
Yeah.
I've lost thousands over the last few Fridays.
Tesla Fridays.
Yeah.
Hey.
To be fair, you can make a shit ton of money on Tesla every single Friday.
True.
It just depends on which way you're going.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You can make money on Tesla every day, trust me.
Again, it just depends which way you're going.
And good luck guessing, buddy. I was invested in the stock for 8 years. I have no fucking clue. People are like, "Oh yeah, you know Tesla," and I'm like, "No, I just know it's a rude bitch, and it's gonna go one way hard."
That it has.
Oh, that's funny. Speaking of going one way hard, man.
Whoa.
You know, well, I mean, hey, you know. What about this BYND? That shit's just going down, down, y'all.
Why don't you tell us about BYND, bro? You're the first person I heard talk about it a year ago.
He really was. You really were the first one to jump in.
And then you were the first person that told people to buy, or you said you were buying. You bought in under $1 or right around $1.
Yep, at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
I did. That's why I got the Webull account, man. Because I could start trading at 4 a.m. There's a lot of money to be made as far as entry price is concerned, between 4 a.m. and 7 a.m. when the rest of the retail brokers open up. But
BYND is Beyond Meat, by the way, for those who don't know.
Yeah, fake meat, plant meat, y'all. So
that gross shit, that gross shit that you never buy. That stuff.
You see it in the grocery and you go, "Oh, this is the wrong fucking aisle." Shit.
You buy the brand that you didn't even know existed because you'd rather buy that than Beyond. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'll go with this option that's plant-based instead of Beyond Meat because Beyond Meat sucks.
So there was a short squeeze on it, and it goes up, man. I heard about it, or I like read about it. I saw it early on Reddit, and I started looking at it and I watched it, and I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Okay. So I jumped in like super early, just after 4 a.m. and held for, I think, 36 hours or so. Ended up making a couple grand on it on a 600 share position.
You added to your position though. You bought in. Tell people that part because that's how you manage to trade the right way. Effectively trading.
You DCA'd up? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like, are you a pro?
Exactly. That's the thing that I don't do that you should do. You should always add to a winner.
Yeah,
What? No way, guys.
I do the opposite. It's crazy.
I started this position, guys, with 100 shares, and as it incremented and as it went up past the zones that I wanted it to go up past, I would buy another 100 or 2 shares, and just all right, after 600 shares, I don't know where this is going. I'm good, and so I stopped. I don't know, somewhere just around $1, and I forget where I sold, but I made a couple grand on the trade. And it has dropped the fuck back down, right? Way went back down.
So should we buy calls?
Yeah, so that's what I want to talk about. A lot of fucking idiots are buying calls on this shit right now, and
I'm
I
hearing
did call
that.
you all idiots. I
I'm hearing that.
I absolutely just called all of you all idiots.
Yeah.
I'll agree.
What the fuck are you buying short-term calls or even fucking leaps on a shit company that has terrible fundamentals? It was a short squeeze. That's why the fucking price went up. Don't think that it went up and it came back down all of a sudden, but it's going to shoot right back up. That doesn't fucking happen, y'all.
Yeah, that shit went to
Not
7.
in shit companies. Not in shit companies.
Not on shit companies. Exactly.
Bob Dog, you posted about it, and what did you posted a picture of the sausages or something. I was like, I'd put that in my fucking ass before my mouth.
They look fucking. I mean, it's just, and they got to deal with Walmart. But let's be honest, like your average Walmart shopper is not the person that's going to be eating fake meat.
No.
Or honestly, like they're not there to pay $14 for this package of those dick-looking sausages.
There are 3 coolers. There are 3 coolers in my Walmart that have fucking plant-based food in them. Do you know how many fucking rows of coolers there are?
Yeah.
There's 3, literally fucking 3. It's the smallest section. It's awesome because I walk right past it.
As does everyone.
Because you don't even know it's there. That's how it should be.
And Trump's about to lower beef prices. I mean, shit. This thing, they're really fucked.
I'm not gonna lie. This is fucked up, but this made me laugh. Right? My grandfather wanted to plan his funeral so that when he passes, we didn't have to for him. You know what I mean?
Very nice.
And exactly. That was very very like
very thoughtful.
It's exact. Yeah.
Quite.
When my grandmother died, we had to do it like on the spot, right? And you're grieving, so it's like a shitty fucking thing to begin with, and then it's like you're trying to make the decisions, and it's like, what do you think she want, and whatever. So, my grandfather, my aunt, my uncle, we all went to the funeral home, and we were sitting down and eating, We were sitting down and talking, like laying out these plans, and we started talking about the luncheon. And we asked about the prices. My grandfather was like, "Oh, I'd rather, I want to plan it, I want to pay for it, and it's done. Like, no one has to worry about anything. We just go on with it, and it's over." So he's asking about the prices for the luncheon, and they rattled off a couple different ones. And my grandfather said, "Is it going to be cheaper when we get that Argentinian beef?" Dude,
smart man.
Hell yeah.
I'm like tearing up. I'm like tearing up as we're having this conversation in this funeral home. And then I just fucking burst out laughing. I was dying.
So,
well, one more thing though about Beyond Meat. So when a hurricane's coming, people are just going flocking to the stores and they're just taking like all the inventory and whatnot, all the food, all the water, all the toilet paper. It gets crazy. But you go to the Beyond Meat section. No one is taking that shit.
Always full. Always full. I'll starve.
It's
apparently Florida will too.
It's completely stocked. It's completely stocked. You're just like, oh fuck.
You're like, hey, I could go 2 weeks without food. I can only go 3 days without water. I better stay hydrated.
Maybe we can give it to our dogs. Like maybe that's.
But I do agree with Fish. The people that are buying, I saw a prominent person on After Hour buying calls Thursday. Then it goes down 25%, and then they bought more calls Friday, And this is in front of 100,000 plus followers. I mean, it's just
How fucked up? How
Yeah,
recklessly stupid is that?
it just makes no sense. It's not even gambling at that. Like that just what are you even
No.
doing?
I think he's betting on retail, pumping it
It already happened though.
continuously. You know,
What did I
Retail
say
can't
about
re-
it? The re pump dump repump or whatever? Like
yeah.
the fuck? What do you expect?
Guys, if there is a repump, trust me, it's only to crush every fucking person in there.
Yeah.
Your
That's it.
liquidity. You are the exit
Do
liquidity.
you guys
if
do you
you're
guys know
buying this.
do you guys know who jumped in shorting it? Do you guys know who was originally shorting it? It was Ken Griffin, the guy that's behind Citadel Capital.
Oh
That dude-
shit, guys.
That's the thing, though.
Okay.
That dude- wait,
That's
isn't that
hold on,
isn't
yeah.
that the dude from the Cincinnati Reds with all the home runs?
No,
Oh, that's
This guy's
fucking
not a
that's Junior. That's
He got-
Junior.
he
Yeah.
got wrecked
all right.
by GameStop. So
Yeah, so guys, this is Ken Griffin of Citadel Capital, okay? Or Citadel Securities, excuse me. So they're a market maker and they're a hedge fund as well, right?
Do you know who owns the most shares of Metaplanet in the world?
Please don't
Is it
tell me that.
them?
I don't know. Is it? Let's look it up. Maybe.
Can I
Go
give
on.
you guys another fun fact about Citadel? Sorry, Fish. I'm like every trade you make on Robinhood goes through them.
yeah,
Every single fucking trade you make goes through Citadel, and they take pennies
yep.
off every trade. And that's why you don't have to pay money to do trades in Robinhood because they're getting
So much.
1 or 2 pennies every time you're trading, and they're giving you worse fills. That's also how you can trade 24 hours in Robinhood. Every single thing goes through Citadel. They have their own little market. 24-hour trading.
This is exactly correct. So, guys, you have Ken Griffin and Citadel shorting Beyond Meat, and then who jumps in last week? Oh, none other than Martin Shkreli, who's usually pretty goddamn good about shorting companies.
Oh,
Fuck
God.
him too.
The Quantum Bear.
That piece of shit.
Farmer, bro. He's an absolute piece of shit.
I don't even care about the fucking insulin prices, bro. I care that he bought that Wu-Tang album for $2 million and the world won't fucking ever hear it.
The IRS might auction it off at some point.
The
You know-
travesty.
For those that don't know, I have a Wu-Tang tattoo on my chest. I'm fucking still mad about that. And
Green.
my grandfather's diabetic. I'm pissed about the insulin too, but I'm more pissed about the Wu-Tang album.
But yeah, so once Shkreli jumped in, so Citadel has its own power to short, and then you have Shkreli jumping in to short as well while it's high, right? While the Shkreli jumps in while the stock price is high, and he starts shorting from there. Shkreli's going to make a fucking killing on this. He's going to make more than Citadel probably, right? But they're now working together, and they're going to crush retail. That is what is going to happen. I'm telling you guys right now.
Yeah, if he was
There's
able to buy puts at like $6 or $7, he's already sitting real pretty. I
Right.
would actually get out, of this position because it already won.
Yeah, but Darren, you're not Martin Shkreli.
I'm not.
I also don't think he's buying
Martin
puts. He's not buying puts either. He's shorting.
He's shorting.
He's just
So
shorting.
literally
Yes.
shorting. He's selling
Shorting
shares to the
shares.
market, and then he's gonna buy them back later. And
Yeah.
for those that don't know what shorting is, it's a whole thing. It's really confusing to try to understand because it's like backwards, but it's pretty easy once you understand it.
So my point being, guys, this is not going to be the GameStop of 2025. It's not happening. I see a lot of speculation that that's what's going to happen. It's not.
There's no roaring kitty either.
No,
Like there's just none of that.
there was the dude Capybara on Reddit
Yeah.
that was the quote
It was a
unquote
pump
leader
and
of
dump.
this.
It was a pump and dump. And if you're buying things now, you're a fucking idiot. You're
You're
losing
fucked.
money.
You're fucked.
That's it. You're just losing money. Like that's point blank. That is financial advice. You're an idiot.
Yeah, I love you guys.
But
I mean,
look,
call a spade, dude. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
guys, everyone knows that I wake up at fucking 4 a.m. and I start. I wake up earlier than that to do a little bit of research, and then I start fucking trading at fucking like shortly after 4 a.m. I have no problem making money on shit companies as long as
because it's a
they're going
trade.
up.
It's not an investment. It's a trade.
Exactly.
But people
It's
are
different.
trying.
I trade penny stocks all fucking morning, and
People are hopping in this
I'm
trade too late. They're trying to ride a train that already left the fucking station.
correct. Correct. I'm trading shit penny stocks all morning, and I'm up a couple $100 before Robinhood even starts fucking trading. You know, but that's because I'm fucking trading. I'm not sitting here investing.
Right. There's a clear distinction, like you said, Darren. Clear fucking distinction.
Yeah.
I also have to. I have to revise what I said before. I was wrong. It's not Citadel with Metaplanet, by the way.
Good.
It is Capital Group Companies. I don't know if you guys know who Capital
Like
Group
the
Companies
bank?
is. Like
I don't know who that is.
the
Who's that?
investment management organization that runs over like almost $3 trillion in funds, like $3 trillion in AUM. They were founded in 1931. They're one of the most profitable and like well-established funds in existence, to be honest with you. And they're known for their reputation because they don't take risks. They're known to like be really, and they're investing. They're managing their assets as investments.
Well,
And the fact that they doubled their shares in Metaplanet from 5.5% to over 11% just recently. So they own 11% of all the Metaplanet shares.
Wow, that's a huge stake.
Well, I did do a screener last week, and I messaged Chief this, but I did a screener. I was trying to find the most undervalued like stocks in the market right now that like based on how much money they're actually making and what their market cap is, and they needed to be profitable and over a certain market cap. I had a bunch of different criteria, but one of those I'll just say was Root. That I posted about Root, and I don't have to talk about that now. But the other one that popped up for me was, guess what? Fucking Metaplanet, who is, I think they're still at less than a 1 MNAV as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
People don't understand though, because they're like, oh, treasury companies, how do they make money? People don't understand. Metaplanet literally does make money. They have a whole specific like portion of their assets, of the liquidity, if you will, that they have for selling cash secured puts on Bitcoin to try to get it at a lower price. And if they don't get assigned that those Bitcoins at that price, they just keep the premium, and they increase their premium.
smart guys.
That's what I mean. It's there's levels to it,
And then
and that's what MSTR just
don't
buys.
forget
And
also-
I love MSTR. MSTR is great,
with
but Metaplanet is different.
Sorry to interrupt you, Chief. I just wanted to add and make sure that we're not forgetting with Metaplanet, they're also buying up other companies to have an income stream. And what do they do with that income? They buy more Bitcoin.
I think
That's the circle jerk.
But well, here's the difference, though. Here's the difference, bud. I'm gonna lay it on you. What they're doing, right? They're buying these companies, whatever. That's great. They're gonna issue preferred shares, which MSTR is already doing. But MSTR started diluting the common stock to pay the premiums on the preferred shares, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up because
Yeah.
that's not part of the plan. Like
Dude,
that
that pisses me off, man.
It should.
Yeah.
If I was invested still, and I'm not because I have fucking 140 grand or 150 grand in Metaplanet, but and that's basically my net worth. But if I was invested in MSCR, I'd be mad too.
I have been trolling Sailor on X quite a bit lately.
Fish, why don't you fucking talk to him? go by his apartment complex and yell at him or something.
Dude, I'll tell you what. Next time I stroll by him, I'll stop him. All right.
Good. Please do. Please do.
Mr. Sailor.
Oh, Bob Dog's fucking pissed.
I literally did say, I said on one of his posts, is like every time you do one of those fucking AI generated pictures of yourself, the stock price goes down. Like, you stop.
just stop doing it.
But yeah, Metaplanet's issuing preferred shares, and they're going to be able to pay. It's for a yield-starved Japanese market, right? For those that don't know, Metaplanet is a Japanese company listed initially 3350.T on the Tokyo Stock Exchange.
Correct.
They're going to be issuing those preferred shares with a 6% annual dividend to a yield-starved market, which is over 2 or 3% higher than anything that's being offered right now. And they're going to be able to pay that from their income that they generate from buying Bitcoin. Like, that's the circle jerk. That's, you know what I mean? Like, that's the circle jerk that it should be. That's why I said months ago. It's the purest Bitcoin play in the fucking world. That's why I have I have 20,000 shares.
And I'll just say, Chief has not been wrong on a lot, so
It
you'll
might take
eventually be
time.
right.
It might take time. It's not financial advice.
I
And
always,
I'm down 90 grand, but
I always said that Metaplanet was going to be a 5-year hold for me no matter what. I said that from the first share that I bought. So if it's down, great, I can buy more like I did last Friday or 2 Fridays ago. You know, bought like another couple grand worth of Metaplanet.
Fine, I'll buy some more. Fuck it, guys.
It's in a
I
buy zone,
have
dude.
1,000 shares of MTPLF.
It's in a buy zone as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the chart says it can go a little bit lower, I think, but for me, it's in a buy zone. It's the whole time in the market beats timing the market. Yada
yeah,
yada. I'm
that's
not
the
smart.
thing.
I'm not smart enough to time the market, so let me be in the market. You know.
We're lucky enough to make money in the market. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I just told my buddy that the other day. I'm like, yo, bro, this is why I manage my trades the way I do. And like, I'll buy a call and I'll look at that as the lead horse or whatever if it goes down for no reason. But as long as the thesis is in, you know, if I could time the market, I would fucking just buy weekly calls all the time and be rich.
Yeah, exactly. If I could time the market, I wouldn't be fucking trading anymore. Be fucking invested in stupid shit,
Right.
flying around the fucking world in my private jet.
Yeah.
It didn't go up 50%. It's been fucking 3 days, dude. Relax, you know what I mean?
I've had a short Theta Daddy journey so far, so to say. I started with hymns at like what was it, like 45 a share or something like that, and it went up to like 50, and I sold like $49 cover calls. So you know, uh those contracts were filled by the end of the week. And then I did it again with was it NVO? The Nordo what was it called?
Novo Nordisk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Novo Nordisk. I always forget the name too.
I think at the end of the year they're still gonna be good, but I got a 300 shares of that, and but it just popped up a little bit to like $61, and that was my entry. And since then it's gone down, but I've been able to sell cover calls on that as well. But now I know both sides of being a Theta Daddy. You're holding on to those shares, but you're still collecting the premiums. You know,
So you're getting for those that don't know, Darren saying you own over 100 shares of the company, so you sell a covered call on it, and you collect the premium. And then if it's below the strike price or above whatever, you keep the shares.
yeah, you
Right.
want it to get filled because you want to do that weekly, and then you want to buy more and do it again. But in some cases, the stock will drop. You'll still sell covered calls, but you'll keep your shares. But you
And you
also
still keep the premium. That's the
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's beautiful. Sell side's beautiful, Bob Doug, right?
It is, and I mean, I think so NVO. I'm a big fan of this company where it's currently priced. Like the price is broken, the stock is not. Now, if anybody doesn't know, Novo Nordisk makes Ozempic, and that shit is popular as hell.
That shit's hot.
And I mean, they're a Danish company. Their profits and their revenues are growing every quarter. Um, they've had a little turbulence lately. They just had like some people leave like board members leave the company, and there's a lot of competition with like Eli Lilly and some others. But like,
Mhm.
it's a good long term hold. I don't know about wheeling this one very well, like because the premiums aren't that high. But I think it's like one where if you buy and you hold this a year or two, you're probably gonna make money, not financial advice. Just because it is so low at this point. So, I don't know. Another good, like, leaps candidate, I'd say. Um, but overall strong company.
Yeah, I've been looking for a small pop to get in because sometimes that just kind of helps with your conviction if you just see a small pop. But in this case, it dropped down, so
I have lead.
um,
Yeah.
it sucks. But right now I'm selling $59 covered calls, and I'm up about 70%. So
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, I mean, and I would hope they get filled, I guess, because I would like to move on to a different stock. But like Bob Dog said, it's not going anywhere. You know, they sell Ozempic. They do have some competition, but they just had a really good buying point. I feel like right now. I know they were what $47 a share some time ago, maybe like a couple months ago. I think that may be the bottom for this stock. If you do look at the 1 year, it's not so good, but that's the best time to get into a stock like this.
NVO is definitely good for leaps. Like I said, I'm invested in them.
Leaps.
And
Well, Leafs would be great by now, I think.
yeah, the premium is going to be low. They're going to be cheap to buy. Not financial advice, obviously.
Well, yeah. What was with the shakeup with the board members? Because it was like multiple of them, right, at one time.
Yeah, what's the matter with change? Sometimes change is the catalyst for growth.
They need some change. Yeah,
You got to change something, dude. Yep.
And they've got the weight loss pill. Actually, they're the furthest along with that. They're ahead of Eli Lilly and others with a weight loss pill. So that's gonna be huge for people that don't want to deal with needles
What
every
is it?
day.
Is Ozempic injections?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So another catalyst for Ozempic is that Trump wants to push GLP-1 as like a sort of like a health push. You know what I mean? Because if you cut down obesity in America, you're going to cut down on health issues in America.
100%.
So yeah, Trump is trying to push that. So that's good for the stock.
I like the stock.
I like the stock too. Not financial, but
that's what it all comes down to. Finding your entry and then kind of hoping.
Right? That literally is like that's what sucks about trying to like actively manage for people that don't think that way because they don't know. It's like they get stressed out like day-to-day swings and everything, and it's like just fucking take a breather, check your port once every fucking 3 months or so, and you're gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay.
And just back to BYND, did anybody buy anything with BYND, like any calls or puts?
No.
Yep.
Fish made money on it. Yeah.
Fish made money. I didn't touch that
shares.
shit.
Yeah. I made a few grand on shares.
So I did buy a $2 call whenever it was like,
all right,
$2.
Hey, it was fucking awesome. Thank you all for joining us. We're glad to be back. AfterWhores, episode number 18, right?
Yeah,
18. All right.
Woohoo!
Don't buy calls on Beyond. That is financial.
Don't do it.
But...
Don't do
it. Hey. I love you guys.
Love you, Chief.
Love you, Chief.
Chief. We love you, Chief. I love all you guys.
I love all you.
And you know what? Shout out to Darren being the top tips guy in After Hour this week.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, Darren. How the hell did you do that?
Did you do it with your alpha?
You know, just stock pick of the week.
Provide that hot
people
content.
Appreciate the stock pick of the week.
Is that what it is?
The follows.
What made this week so special about the stock pick of the week that everybody tipped you like 190,000 coins?
Is that what that was?
I've never seen you that high before.
Or are you making people money, Darren?
Am I making people money? I think right now is a great entry for all my positions.
Mine was a tag along to fish. Don't you ignore him. Don't you ignore him. You answer that, man.
What happened? What happened?